Okay, so we are in social studies and we are going to continue to talk about, I know that we had discussed masks and why it was important to wear masks. And then we also discussed, yesterday you watched a video on the volcano, My Mouth is a Volcano, and why it's important to not interrupt. Well, now what we're going to go over is why do we have rules, and we're going to talk about why we have them because it's kind of important. So what would happen if all the kids in my class wanted to sleep late tomorrow morning? Well, tomorrow's Saturday, so you can't sleep late on Saturday. But on Monday, what happens if everybody wanted to sleep late? Right. We wouldn't make it to morning meeting. And then Miss Crouch would be sitting by herself in a Zoom with no one to talk to. And then would you be able to learn all the things that you need to learn in school? So do we need to get up and come to our Zooms? Or you can rewatch them. Let's think of another scenario. What if all the kids at Rock Prairie decided they didn't want to return the library book? What would happen? Yeah, no one would have library books to read. And then we would all be in trouble because then kids don't get to have the books that other kids have and get to read all those cool books that are in the library that Miss Hollis has. So we kind of need to turn in our books. Let's look at another one. What if all the kids talked when the teacher was talking? Or, like in our Zoom calls, what if everyone kept telling me their story while somebody else was talking? Right. We're going to hurt other people's feelings because they're trying to talk and they're trying to listen, but we're talking over them. So it's important for us to have rules, whether we are at home or we are at school or we are in virtual school. It's important to follow the rules, and you guys have been doing a great job with raising your hands. You've learned how to mute and unmute yourselves, so you have done a really great job. So it's really important that we have rules. What you're going to do is you're going to read a book called What If Everybody Did That? And it's a great story. When you're finished reading that story or listening to the story, you are going to tell me what is a rule that is important to follow to keep your household running smoothly. And you're going to take a picture of it and send it into Schoology. Let me give you an example. A rule that works really well with our family is everyone has to put their dishes in the sink. That's just something we all have to do because it helps me not have to run around and find all the dishes. So that's an important rule. So I want you to come up with a rule that you have. I want you to draw a picture of it, and I want you to send it through Schoology, okay? And then I'll put mine up to show you. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story. It's a pretty good one, too.